What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Last time, we had to go through midterms, which, oh boy, I've had to go through midterms recently myself, and it's not really that fun. Well, midterms are never fun, but at the very least, Akihiko has also fully recovered, so now he'll join us in Tartarus. In this episode, we're gonna actually utilize Akihiko because we are heading on over to Tartarus this time around. So, Mitsuru, do you have anything important to say? Well, maybe, but it would still be a good idea to, at the very least, I don't know, let her know about the power persona. Even if she can't join us in battle, this Fuka girl could at the very least, you know, join us. At the very least, it will keep her safe. But regardless, that's not really what we're doing. We're heading over to Tartarus. Now, if you thought my oh. Okay, first, Akihiko. Of course not. So, our goal for Tartarus this time around. Oh boy, is this going to be absolute barrels of fun. Our goal today is to reach floor 36. Yeah, you heard me right. That is our goal. Keeping in mind that Mitsuru has something to tell us. Yeah? Oh. Okay, so Mitsuru basically confirmed what Elizabeth told us. The barrier's gone, and periodically, more barriers will fall. And of course, she then made the point that, hey, make sure that that is our goal, is to just reach whatever the next barrier is. Now, do I have... what sort of requests do I have? It's been a while since I've last played, so that is not where requests are. I believe they're in system. Yeah, so what do I have equipped? Or taken on? I'm taking on the old lanterns and the lead metal. Do I need anything else? I can check the Velvet Room really quick. I don't think there's any other requests that I need to take on, but yeah, let me check. No, there's no other requests that I need to take on. Okay, so we are good to go. Let's head on over to the 14th floor and get going. Now, you're probably wondering why on earth I'm trying to go up about, 20 floors compared to where we last reached before. And that's because I'm a glutton for punishment in this game. Well, at the very least, we have a very long way to go, so chances are I'm going to be avoiding quite a few battles. However, you'll notice that the barrier is still here. But if we examine it, it dissipates. Now, before we head on, there are a few pieces of equipment that I would like to give to my party. First up, Akihiko. Don't worry, you'll get your chance eventually. So Akihiko, first, I don't think I've ever shown off what his persona can do. His persona is primarily a physical user who can also utilize electricity spells, and also has healing potential. His persona is actually pretty diverse, so it's very helpful, and I did not mean to do that. I meant to give you equipment. Let's see. What you need is this because you're weak to ice, and I still don't have any other shoes. No problem. And Yukari? You are not Yukari, Akihiko. You're gonna hate me for this. However, this is better than what you currently have. So, I'm really sorry, Yukari, but please wear this. So yeah, now Yukari actually looks a bit different. Oh, I feel so bad for her, and yet that's the best piece of armor she can wear. But now we head to the second block of Tartarus. So the floors are now going to be even more, well, a lot longer than before, and we'll encounter new enemies, including this one.
Two enemies detected.
Okay, so we are facing off against the Phantom Mages.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
What are these guys weak to? Are they weak to ice? Let's see. No, they aren't.
Help me!
They might just be weak to light.
I couldn't defeat it.
Let's see. I really doubt these things are weak to fire.
Only one more.
Those types of mages usually
Weak
aren't.
against
No,
light.
well, strong to fire and weak to light.
Last one. That's how it's done.
Okay.
It's still alive.
I think I'm gonna switch out Lilim for Jack Frost. Jack Frost is probably my most, well,
One enemy
not
remains.
really, but he has the highest magic out of any of my personas. So he's probably going to be the one best suited to take on these fights.
A complete victory. Great job.
Alright, and ooh, Aramitama, except my Aramitama is better than that one, so I think I'll let it pass. Also, we're getting to higher... Ooh, those are the monsters that we actually needed to fight for Elizabeth's request, too. Yeah, the numbers on the minor arcana will... Sweet. I gotta get past you first. The numbers on the minor arcana card...
But you've surprised it.
Well, I should have anticipated this. Will determine the strength of how much the card does. So, higher number, the better the effects. This thing, the Bestial Wheel.
Roger.
Oh, this is going to be barrels of fun. Well, let's hit it with ice. This
I can do it.
might be a bit of a problem to take on. Ooh, he's weak to wind.
Here's our chance.
Crap, I don't have Angel or any persona that can use wind. So that's a problem. Oh well, whatever. Oh jeez, that really didn't do all that much, did it? Also, why did...
It seems to have multiple
Okay,
weaknesses.
strong to strike. Ooh, it's also weak to electricity though.
Let's go.
Sweet! This thing has two weaknesses. That makes things a lot easier.
I've been waiting for this.
Alright, let's go! Okay, so at the very least I'm not completely screwed. And what's the order? He goes after me. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and switch back to Lilim, because she is Zio.
One enemy remains.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. And that should knock him down.
The enemy is vulnerable. Attack.
I've been waiting for this.
Sorry, Akihiko, but we're gonna relent.
Well, I guess that's one way to go.
I'm gonna let this thing stand up. These enemies are
enemies
not to
already
be trifled with,
My turn.
because, yeah, Persona 3, you should always remember that Persona games are also Shin Megami Tensei games, so at the very least, well, they are a spin-off series, and they will kill you without a second's hesitation if given the chance. Granted, Persona is a lot more forgiving than Shin Megami Tensei, but still, the point stands.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
So it's better to play it safe. Okay, especially since we also have a really long way to travel. No, I didn't want to do that! Crap! Ugh! Stupid option thing, that was only a matter of time. Alright, well, we beat it. Without much incident. But more importantly, gold chest. What'd I get? A warrior seal. Ooh. Alright, what does that do? I don't think I've really seen this on. Low chance to counter physical attacks. Oh, that sounds really nice. And since that's the only accessory I have, I'll just give that to myself. Alright, now there isn't something else that I do want to talk about when it comes to this Tartarus exploration. What the heck are you two even doing? Junpei! Seriously, guys. Now, there is something that I do want to talk about in this run to Tartarus, like I was mentioning, and that is more of a history lesson. I originally wanted to do Yukari's and... Does that thing see us? Yeah, crap. I was originally planning on doing Yukari and Junpei's personas. Okay, well, so much for that. Oh, boy.
A surprise attack.
I was originally planning on doing Yukari and Junpei's personas before we fought Priestess, but I didn't really get a chance.
Roger.
So now I can go and talk about their personas as well as Akihiko's persona as we're traversing through Tartarus. Okay, hopefully this thing isn't too much of a problem.
It's still alive.
Okay, I would like to do that once we finish off this battle. Ooh, good job, Junpei!
Who's the man?
Alright, well, that was a little scary, especially since I used Tarukaja, but whatever. And we've already reached the stairs. Sure thing, Mitsuru. And, wow, that was easy. So yeah, this run of Tartarus, like I mentioned, I will just try my best to skip battles since we have a very long way to travel, and I'm gonna need my party as much as possible. But I will go into the history lesson. You know what? We'll start with the next floor. You're doing fine, Mitsuru. Now, I like how every time I'm about to do a history lesson, I see something that interrupts me. Get him! Okay, Gold Shadow.
That's a rare form. Teach it a lesson.
I'm not sure this is one that Elizabeth asked us to go after. However, I'll give it a shot anyway, because it's a gold hand.
I can do it.
Okay, so Yukari, please. Darn it! No!
All right. Continue with the investigation.
Damn it! Well, so much for that. Okay, so, like I've been meaning to go into, each of our party members' personas are also based around the general theme of what SEAS is, in which it's all centered around Greek mythology. 5 floors above us, huh? And each of our companions' personas follow that trend, with Yukari's persona being Io, Junpei's being Hermes, and Akihiko's being Polydeuces. Ooh, and new shadows. Soul Dancers.
Roger. I'll attempt
Soul
to
Dancers, I
analyze
believe
the
they're
enemy.
weak to ice. Pretty sure they're weak to ice. Yeah, they're weak to
Attack the
ice.
enemy's weak point.
Okay, so each of their stories are
You attack
kind of
the
range
enemy's
between
weak
like the most obvious ones that probably most people have heard of to a lot more obscure. Well, you're taking that down. Do I get anything for shuffle time before I continue this history lesson? Angel. Well, I could. I need a wind persona, but I also could use money. Money. I have Yukari, and I can trust Yukari. Most of the time. Speaking of Yukari, first we'll go into the back history of her persona, Io. Now, Io was originally a priestess. She was a priestess of the goddess Hera, who was, damn it! Ooh, well that's our first instance of getting a gem after a battle. Occasionally we will be able to get different gems that will be useful later on. However, I believe we're still missing one of the...
I'm the man.
Good job, Junpei. I believe we're still missing one of those... Ooh. Lanterns. An amity suit. I always love how whenever I'm about to go into the history lesson, I always get interrupted by something. Let's see. Resist strike. A low chance of doing so. Where's mine? Mine currently gives plus 10 to HP. Better defense, so you know what? I'll take it. And then I'll go ahead and give this to Junpei. Because yours is probably the least equipped to really... Well, no, because it has resist wind. And I'm gonna use Akihiko longer than I'm gonna use Junpei. So I'll go ahead and give him my previous armor. Plus, not weapons. Plus, it helps him out a lot. No problem. So, like I was saying before I accidentally attacked Shadow, Io. Io was originally a priestess for the goddess Hera. Hera is the wife of Zeus, and can be very, very jealous. Which is kind of a bad thing because Zeus is pretty much the biggest player of all the Olympian gods. And with that, I think we're gonna encounter even more new types of enemies. Now, during one of Zeus's expeditions into the mortal world, he encountered Io and, as you would guess, fell in love. Ooh.
3 enemies detected.
We have the
Strike
heat
first.
balances this time, which we saw when we were trying to go up against Priestess, and a new enemy, the Black Raven.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the
Let's see,
enemy.
the Black Raven. I think it might be weak to ice. Is he? No, it might be weak to wind. Although, Yukari will just shoot him.
These resulted in failure.
Darn it, I should have examined the freaking heat balance instead of examining the bird and then immediately attacking it.
Akihiko
Well,
has defeated
whatever.
an enemy.
You can go ahead and switch to Lilum and then use Zeo on this thing. And then we can finish him off.
A wisely
All right.
chosen attack.
Here's a chance. Let's get him.
Okay, so, assuming we don't encounter anything new in Shuffle Time,
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
do we have anything different? No, and I could certainly use that cup. Because I need HP. Yay! Yay! I leveled up! Oh, I'm level 10 now! When you reach level 10, your power to hold personas increases. So now we can hold up to 8 personas, which is very nice because we're gonna need to hold a lot of personas eventually due to social links. Now, when I say love, of course, I put that in gigantic air quotes, but basically, Zeus fell for Io and tried to seduce her. Now, in order to prevent Hera from finding out about this, he essentially disguised himself and Io. He disguised himself as a cloud and disguised Io as a heifer. Of course, Hera immediately was suspicious because Zeus was gone from Olympus and had transformed into a cloud. So, she basically put Zeus in a very strange predicament, or really just a huge predicament, especially when it concerning Io. She asked that Zeus offer the heifer as a sacrifice to her. We're doing fine, Mitsuru. Now, Zeus, who didn't want to let Io die, basically gave up Io. And then, Hera then imprisoned Io under the protection, or really as a guard. Ooh, another gold shadow. She basically put a giant, multi-eyed monster to guard Io, essentially as a punishment. Though, to no fault of Io, who was really just the victim in all this. Zeus wanted to then free Io, so he then sent someone to defeat the giant. And yeah, if we want to complete Elizabeth's request, we're gonna need to head back to the first... What the... Oh, that thing's onto us. We're gonna need to head back to the first floor of Tartarus, otherwise... Because these shadows don't drop the metal that we need. So assuming I can bypass the shadow. Now, the being, I'm gonna say, that Zeus sent to rescue Io was Hermes. Hermes slayed the giant that was guarding Io, and then Io was then free to leave. However, she basically had to flee for her life because Hera was looking... Ooh, man, there's so many gold shadows here. Io essentially had to flee to Egypt in order to escape from Hera. However, that was basically the fate of Io. Now I'm getting so many treasure coins. Ooh, and 3,000 yen. Now, Io had a very long travel ahead of her. It wasn't exactly smooth sailing to Egypt for her. However, she did eventually make her way there, and eventually one of her descendants would become a great hero, though exactly what his name was, it escapes me at the moment. However, I do know that she does show up in the play Prometheus Bound, and that's essentially a good, I guess, synopsis of what her trials and what she's had to go through are detailed in that play. Also, when Mitsuru says, "Watch out for an ambush," it really doesn't mean anything. So that's basically Io. We have the stairs right here, so let's go ahead and just head straight up them. We're doing fine. Now, the next person or being of interest that we are going to discuss is Hermes. Hermes is probably one of the more well-known figures that have been made into personas that people would recognize from Greek mythology. Hermes is referred to as the messenger god. He is very light on his feet and is basically, ooh, a saber, and is basically the patron saint of messengers, runners. Oh wow, that's a huge difference in attack strength. Holy crap. So yeah, Hermes is the messenger god of basically all sorts of people who are quick on their feet, including thieves, oddly enough. Man, I'm encountering so many good things here. However, we're gonna have to get rid of you first. What's the gold chest have in store for us? Ooh, a rare sword, the Night Falcon. Wow, I just got myself a new sword and I'm already getting rid of it. The Night Falcon. Slightly better attack, has a medium chance to fear. That's really nice. So Hermes, I really don't feel like I need to go into that much detail about Hermes. He's very much a common gun. Oh, come on! Akihiko.
This thing won't give up.
Come on, hang in there.
I did not know Junpei had Repatra. Nor have I ever seen him use Repatra. Okay. Well, thanks, Junpei. This really helps out a lot. Oh, wow. I still get hurt from poison?
Keep up the good
Oh,
work.
shoot. Yeah, occasionally, I guess poison is one of the few status ailments that you can still have outside of battle. Most of the time, they'll just go away, but poison's not one of them. Well, crap. And we've reached one of the Tartarus bosses. The one we're gonna have to face off against if we want to progress any further. I suppose I should finish off my thoughts on Hermes. Hermes is basically, like I mentioned before, he's a messenger god. He's appeared in many different stories and legends. He is one of the many sons of Zeus. However, he is a god, as opposed to any number of half-immortal sons that he has. And he's involved in many different feats. One of which was saving Io. Another was constructing the first lyre that he then gave to Apollo. There are many different tales and stories that Hermes is a part of, and is basically used as a mediator between man and god, since he is the quickest out of any one of the gods due to his extreme light feet. However, that's all I really have to say about Hermes. Now, before I go into Polydeuces, I'm gonna head on over to the ground floor, recover, save, and we're gonna take on the Tartarus boss. So Polydeuces will have to wait. So I'll meet you guys when I've recuperated. Alright, so we have to get through 3 more shadows in order to continue onwards. This is gonna be interesting, that's just to say the least, but we're gonna go for it.
The Guardian. I'm afraid you'll have to defeat it to proceed.
We're quite used to it. So the enemy this time, the Crying Table.
Roger.
Crying Table,
attempt to analyze
weak
the
to
enemy.
ice, resists slash and pierce, drains fire, and nulls strike, light, and dark. It knows the skill. It has a strike attack,
A wisely
as well as the
chosen
skills
attack.
Fire Boost, Maragi, Agilao, Poisma, Mighty Swing, and Turret Shot. These things are not to be trifled with. So, thankfully, they do have a weakness that I can exploit. And for my tactics, I'm gonna go ahead and have Yukari, This is... Okay, I know what I want to do. Yukari, go ahead and at this point be on standby. Junpei, go ahead and attack that one. Akihiko, do the same.
Got it.
They can both target on the one that comes before them. And meanwhile, I can take care of these guys
The enemy is vulnerable.
in order to knock every one of them down. However, not doing an all-out attack.
Here's our chance. Let's get him. Huh? Why not?
At the very least, this way we'll be able to play it safe and be able to defeat these guys without them having to even use any attacks.
That one just won't
Fortunately, because we're kind of a bit under-leveled for this, because I've been meaning to
Finish it off.
avoid combat.
This is not good.
Mitsuru basically summed it up right there. It's not really that great. We are a bit under-leveled, but we kind of have to be if I want to
You attack
reach
the enemies
where
we
I
want.
want to be. If I want to be able to reach the
You attack
point
the
that I
enemies
want
we
Now's our
want.
to,
chance.
then we have to go in as few crap as few battles as possible.
This is not good.
Alright, well, unfortunately, that one's going to attack. Although, I don't believe... Oh, no, I'm weak to fire because I have Jack Frost. Crap. I may want to switch to Lilum. Oh, crap. Damn it.
The enemy's already recovered.
Crap.
Now,
Crap.
strike back.
Crap.
Single strike. Come on.
And
stand
that
up.
killed me! Well, that's what happens when you don't... When your plan basically falls apart at the seams. Well, crap. Well, it's a good thing I saved. Okay, let's maybe try this again.
The Guardian.
Okay, so let's go ahead and examine it.
Roger.
Let's see,
I'll attempt to
Yukari.
analyze the
This
enemy.
time, I'm just gonna have you on heal.
All right.
Actually, what's the order this time? That's a really bad order. Let's see, it's me, then Junpei, then Akihiko, then one of them, then Yukari, and then the other two. That is a really bad turn order. Well, crap. Okay. This time I've switched out Jack Frost for Lilum. So Yukari, you be on healed. You two can just be on whatever you want. This time, I'm gonna just try focusing on going with all-out attacks.
Yes. The enemy
That
is
may have not
vulnerable.
been a
Attack.
good strategy before, or at the very least what I was planning on doing, because it was very much, I had to hit them or I would die. And that's exactly what happened. But since the turn order is as bad as it
Attack
is
the
this
enemy's
time,
weak point.
I think I'm just gonna head on over with the all-out attack.
Get back here, you son
See how much damage we do. Fairma. Junpei, you idiot!
Forget about using fire.
Why the hell would you do that? You're usually using physical attacks.
Strikes are useless.
Well, both of you are idiots.
Rockabye is in danger.
Oh, Yukari!
Help me.
This is where that fire boost is really devastating. Oh, crap! That fire boost is really freaking bad. Okay. Yeah, screw the all-out attacks. Okay, Yukari, I'm gonna keep you on healing. You two are just going to be on standby.
Fine. Got it.
Okay, so then we're gonna cast Bufu on you.
You
Basically, I'm
exploit
going
the
back to my
enemy's
previous strategy of just praying I don't miss.
weakness. Attack again.
All right, good job.
However, with the all-out attack we managed to get before, that
You
should
attack
put us
the
in a
enemy's
good
weak
position, and it definitely weaken these things.
Well, I guess that's one way to go.
Let's see, she does not have Dia, so... does Slime have Dia? Nope, Jack Frost does. Okay. So we'll go ahead and heal myself up. And then Yukari can focus on herself. Alright, Junpei waits, Akihiko waits, he gets up.
Prepare to be attacked. Help me.
Yukari heals herself. There we go.
The enemy's already recovered.
Okay.
This is not good.
Okay, so we're still doing alright. Just assuming I don't miss any of my attacks. Okay, who's the one that needs to go down? The middle one needs to go down. Just so that Yukari doesn't have anything to worry about.
All right,
Keep going.
good job.
Then again, all three of these things kind of just need to... Damn it! Ah, crap. Crappity crap, crap,
The
crap.
enemy has recovered. Hang in there.
Okay, well, thank you, Yukari. So now we're good to go for these attacks. Thank you! Thank you! Please target Junpei. For the love of God, target Junpei. He can take fire attacks all day long.
Get him. With him.
Okay,
You attacked
so at
the enemy's weak
very
point.
least, as long as we can just keep knocking them down,
You struck the enemy's weak
we
point.
should be okay.
You say so.
I'll switch back to Jack Frost, and I will go ahead and heal myself. Yukari can heal heal up herself, and Agihiko can take a hit in case the worst happens. Well, the worst happens is that I miss the first one, and then everyone is kind of screwed.
Prepare
Okay. At the very least, though, we're still doing okay. Go ahead and switch back to Lilim. Then Lilim, not Marin Karin. Go ahead and use Bufu.
A wisely chosen
Alright,
attack.
that one's probably got one more hit in him. And then an all-out attack would finish him off.
You attacked the enemy's weak point.
However, the other two wouldn't go down so easily. Crap. Okay, well, whatever. One of them has the ability to attack me, and
The
that's
enemy's
honestly
already
not
recovered.
bad at all.
Hang in there.
I think any one of us can take one attack, even if it's an Augie Lao. Well, at least it was on Junpei.
The enemy has recovered.
Alright, so let's cast Bufu on you. I'm starting to run really low on
The
SP.
enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Okay, he's ready to go down.
Yes. The enemy
He
is
might
vulnerable.
not
Attack.
be. He definitely won't.
The enemy is vulnerable.
Okay.
Keep going.
Here's a chance. Let's
I'm
get
gonna
him.
relent,
Huh? Why not?
and then I'm just gonna cast Bufu on that one again. Just to finish him off. Okay. We got that going for us, and now all of our party members...
Help me.
Damn it, Yukari!
I couldn't defeat it.
At the very least, that did a good amount of damage.
The enemy has recovered.
Plus, one of them attacking isn't the end of the world. Okay. Yukari, you are back on healing, so that should be okay. Go and cast Bufu.
The enemy is
Yes!
vulnerable.
Okay, an all-out attack will finish him off. And this one
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep
probably
going.
wouldn't die to an all-out attack, but you know what? We'll go for it anyway. Okay, please let me take care of both. Yes!
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
Just shows how much just a change of personas can just make a world of difference. Okay, so we took care of those things. However, we're not done yet. We still have quite a bit ahead of us. And yet, I think we're pretty much out of time. We've been at Tartarus for quite a while, and even with the freaking death, we've been going at it for probably close to 40 minutes now. So now that we've recovered, no one's tired at this point, which I'm really thankful for. And we managed to take care of the Tartarus boss standing in our way. So I believe we'll go ahead and call it a day here. Next time on Let's Play Persona 3 FES. We're gonna continue our climb of Tartarus. Our goal is to reach the 36th floor, which is where the next Tartarus boss is. So we've still got quite a bit to climb. After we're done with that, assuming everything goes well and everyone is not tired, I can just head back to the previous floor and do a bit of training. Then once everyone is tired and whatnot, I can head on over down to, like, the first block, and maybe try my hands at getting Juzumaru or the lead medal. So that'll be fun. So until next time, everyone, take care.